The Hellfudge Show. Asandari Part 3. Okay, so, the Republic of Asandar, or the Asandari Republic, consists of course, Asandar, Saro, Tyros, but it's not a rebellion, Valorport, Aganar, and Jahir. Now, spiraling off of those are Halith, which is a protectorate, Rihal, which is a state, it's a necropolis, really, so it's kind of neutral, but that gets taken shortly by the forces of Micaheth and Trek'Tharam. There's Seren, which is Sereneth's, the clergy of Sereneth's main base of operations. That's where the Grand Cathedral is, where the heart of her... It's basically like Vatican City. Okay. Mooncrest and Silverbrook are two villages equidistant between Tyros and Valorport on either side of a forked river. North Haven is a quiet town, large town, that is nestled in the Caex, C-A-E-X, mountains. It's well maintained by the Republic. There's a garrison there, everything like that. Bastion is a staging area to get into the Protectorate of Noth, which is basically Scandinavia, or snow, ice, things like that. Lookout is Lashawn's Lookout. Lashawn is actually the regent of Asandar, and it's basically a giant watchtower / airship tower. So, staging ground for a lot of the northern campaigns. It's right north of the same mountains. North Outpost is a small military post deep in the north, which is constantly under attack. They're holding on there for, really, it could be any day now that they could be crushed. Just north of that is the Keep of Rephoris. It is a ruin that phased into this reality when Ibidus Mountain, or Mount Ibidus, came through. The Grey Wastes are a wasteland that fades. Starts off like as a grassland that fades into gray nothingness and eventually into black sand, which is the hallmark of necromancy in this setting. Wherever strong necromancy is, it kills the earth and turns it into black sand. So, the Western Way Station is it's a way station. It's a train station on the way to the Western Outposts and stuff. Also leads to Dragonfall Crater, which will feature heavily into the Tales of the Twelfth series that I'm writing. So, Jahir is mostly for coal mining. It's very, very dark, very gloomy, very smoky place filled with foundries, and the Arvin Mining Company, which is dirty as fuck. And they're not allied with any deity or anything like that. They're just cocksuckers. Blue is a city on the edge of a mountainous lake. Very nice place. Aganar is it's a tyranny. No nice way of saying that. they're in the Republic by name only. Although a lot of the officers in the Asandari military are from there, since they do breed excellent soldiers and command staff. So, branching off from there, the Cathri are a race of humanoid beings. They're the closest the setting has to an elf. They're tall, ethereal, they have light green or blue skin, pointed ears, magecraft is huge in their society. They're from the Empire of Uthkanon, which the Republic actually fought a war with about 30 years before this starts, and were barely defeated, or driven back to Uthkanon. The only reason they were defeated was, one, guns. A bullet to the head will stop most spells. And the alliance with the Andor. The Andor are huge bestial humanoids who lived in a tribal hunter-gatherer society, which is futile, really, honestly. They're huge. I think the closest thing they could be compared to is a minotaur or a minotaur from Greek mythology, although their horns are forward sweeping and they're covered with hair that ranges anywhere from dark brown, black to, in a few cases, crimson. They're extremely intelligent, and more than a few have joined in into the military and expansion. So they've been assimilated into the Republic, unlike the Trogs, which are pretty much the equivalent of goblins or orcs. They're not necessarily evil. They're survivalists, and they will do raids and things of that nature. They have no interest in civilization. To them, that goes kind of against their religion, to live in cities and stuff. They're nomads. At best, they'll live in the mountains and have little tribes there. I'm going to expand on them greatly because I don't want to leave them as plot devices, because it's an entire race of beings, or species of beings. So, to the northeast of the main continent is an island. On that island is a petrified forest, a city called Draknuo, which is a city that was once dedicated to the Serpent, who was a deity that destroyed the previous creator deity, Gaius, who, when died, split off into Micaheth and Saraneth, who were two mortals at the time. But this city is dedicated to the Serpent, and they're trying desperately to get him to return, because when a deity dies, it's not really dead, it's just pretty much banished. On that are also the foundries. Down in the south there's the Sundered Throne, which sounds really generic, but it was an island that was broken apart, destroyed. It's where a empire once rested. So it's pretty much this world's like Atlantis, only with evidence of it. So that's pretty much just a brief rundown of everything. I might do more videos in this, but I think 3 is enough for now. I'm still looking for people that want to test read some of the shit. So if you are, reply and comment. I'll see what I can do, or just text me if you know me, and I can email you over some stuff. So, cool. Alright.